Oh, oh, I'm live. I'm live. Okay. Hello. Peace, love, and a bottle hair grease, y'all. What is up? It's Tyler Sage returning to y'all for another amazing video. Okay. Today I decided to go live because I didn't feel like dealing with YouTube's complications. I didn't feel like dealing with their stuff. So I just decided to just go live to kind of cut out, the uploading and all that other jazz, they gotta do. Okay. So quick announcement. I really want to make real quick. Of course, by the time you're watching this, hey, how y'all doing? What's up? By the time y'all watching this, by the time everybody run this thing back, okay. Few announcements here, you know what I'm saying? Your girl decided to, upgrade her life and start selling some products, okay? So I'm gonna start selling the oil. The name of my oil is called Goddess Secretion. Once I'm getting my marketing and stuff together and all my packaging and stuff, but it comes like this, okay? This is particularly in particular for women, okay? You know what I'm saying? Y'all know I'm a little bit of a city girl, you know what I'm saying? And this is inspired by Pampa Guerra. If you don't know who Pampa Guerra is, she is a Afro-Brazilian entity, okay? And so go look her up. But this is like kind of an attraction oil for women to bring in wealthy suitors and things like that and all that nature. I'm coming out with a male version eventually. But I want to get started with the female version first because I got to do something for the ladies first, okay? So now that's out the way, like I said, please look out for this. All right. Okay. So secondly, this video I'm gonna make it quick and short. Okay, it is great to be back. Hey y'all, see y'all coming through. It's really good to be back. And your girl got a nail appointment, honey. So I'm gonna try to make this to the point, sweet. So I can say hi and so I can be about my business, okay? So 25 things I learned in 25 years. Okay, I feel like I have a lot of wisdom at age 25 compared to people who are twice my age, okay? No tea, but tea, okay? So, and like I said, this not gonna be no fluffy 25 years like, oh, love yourself and put love first. And nah, I'm gonna give y'all some real hard ass lessons that I've learned that I'm applying to my life due to my wisdom in my 25 years of being in this avatar, okay? So, all right, let's get started, okay? So, lesson number one that I learned, okay? Rejection is not personal. Everybody does not have great taste, okay? I've learned that with rejection, you're not meant for everybody, okay? And you should be meant for everybody, okay? So rejection is a normal part of life. I really struggle with rejection. I kind of have my ego is a little fragile when it comes to rejection, but I've learned how to just keep pushing forward and, keep it chucking when it comes to just rejection. Don't take it personal. People just don't have good taste. Next, okay. Lesson number two that I learned. Never get complacent in your relationships. Never assume that the person that you're with is not going to leave you. I've experienced this when I was in college. I had an amazing boyfriend. Anything that I wanted, I got. I kind of took advantage of that a little bit because I was going through my daddy issues and stuff and this was before my spiritual awakening and things like that. So, and I didn't think he would leave, but he ended up leaving, and that was a triggering of my spiritual awakening to get you to Shy the Sage, who you see right here, right? Yeah, okay. So never ever remain complacent in relationships, okay? Rule number three, not rule number three, but lesson number three that I've learned, okay? Always keep an identity in your relationships, okay? I know a lot of humans are really codependent on others, okay? It is good to form partnerships, but always make sure that you keep your same hobbies. Always make sure that you and your partner have a decent amount of space. Always make sure that you and your partner have separate lives so that you can be two wholes coming together instead of just two halves coming together, okay? Always keep your relationship in an identity because like I said, my relationship in college, that was my thing. He was my whole world. And so when he left, I kind of had nothing. And so I kind of had to rediscover who I was on my own, right? It was not a pretty process, but it was a necessary process. And through that process, I realized don't lose your identity in a relationship. Okay. Lesson number 4. Okay. Coons will be coons. Okay. Every black person, most black people cannot be saved. All right. So you sitting here trying to educate your fellow black man and black woman. This can include your family members and maybe some of your friends or maybe a coworker or something, about black consciousness and where religion comes from. Leave them niggas alone. Okay, they are comfortable where they are. Leave them alone to die or fry. Okay, next. Lesson number 5 that I learned, okay, through my 25 years of living in this avatar: arguing and debating is completely pointless. Find people who think just like you, okay? So you have a certain amount of values. Other people have a certain amount of values. So instead of trying to convince that motherfucker of what you're thinking and vice versa, just find somebody who's just on your frequency, okay? I can definitely say this really applies to, on the internet. This can be in regards to information, whether occult information or spiritual information. Or this can be in regards to, for example, it'll be a lot of stuff on Twitter talking about, oh, I'm not paying for $200 dates. Then find you a cheap ass bitch. Find you a bitch that's low maintenance. Bam, there you go. Then you got women argue with men like, okay, if I do all this, that's fine. Stop arguing with people who not in alignment with your values. Find somebody who gonna pay for you to get $200 dates. Or if you don't want to pay for a bitch on $200 dates, you just want to take her to a walk in the park and a taco shop, find a bitch who does that. Okay, next. Number 6. This is personal. This is a womanly thing. I realize in the world of patriarchy, femininity is the greatest asset. Okay, we as black women are taught that being feminine is being weak. Being feminine and being girly is in receiving is wrong. You're gonna get ran over and taken advantage of. No, I've learned that femininity is my greatest asset that I have as a woman. Okay, especially me being in a male-dominated field. Okay, femininity has got me much further. Okay, so I started arguing with your man, ladies. Use some femininity. Okay, use a feminine way to try to get your point across. Arguing back and trying to combat masculine energy with masculine energy will not become favorable for you. Okay, that's why women are different. We have soft power. Okay, hard power from a woman is not appealing. Okay, if you want to win an argument from your man or some shit, make sure you look good doing it, but don't be afraid. No, don't do that. Okay, so femininity is an asset, not a liability. It's your greatest strength. Okay, lesson number 7. Do not choose friends who are yes men. Okay, choose friends who will not agree with you all the time, because if you have friends that agree with you all the time, they're going to contribute to your destruction and they're going to contribute to your demise. Okay, so instead of you having a friend that should be telling you, hey, I don't think you should be doing this, you should be having a friend that's gonna get in your ass instead of just a friend that's just gonna agree with you all the time, because they'll hinder your growth. Nobody likes a yes man. I like people around me who's gonna push me and let me know when I'm wrong, when the situation deems fit, and I'm wrong. I don't want somebody to tell me I'm right all the time. Who wants that, right? Lesson number 8. Okay, procrastination is pointless. Just fucking do it. So whatever projects that you have, I'm talking to myself too, whatever project that you have, do that shit. Okay, because when you actually, my thing about I learned about procrastination is when I procrastinate on something so long, and when I actually get to doing it, I just be thinking like, dang, like it wasn't even as hard as I thought it was. Like I could have just been knocked this thing out. Okay, so I always keep that in mind about procrastination. Just do it now. Okay, because once you do it in a later time when you're procrastinating, you're realizing that you could have just really did this shit earlier. Okay, you just overthinking. Okay, which is something that I do. If you're an intellectual, you can understand. Okay, lesson number 9. If you are tired, if your life is like a repeating video game, you keep attracting the same relationships, if you could keep attracting the same experiences, and then you want to complain like, oh, every time I do this, or every time I date, this always happens, or every time, I give my heart so freely without boundaries, this happened. Every time you repeat a same lesson, but under different circumstances with different people, something is asking you to change, baby boy and baby girl, okay? Something is asking to die, okay? You're being asked to go through a transformation. So that's when you got to kind of get in your 4th dimensional consciousness, right? and be like, hey, you know, I keep going through the same experiences, and you have to really be pissed off to the point you don't want to experience those things again, thus throwing yourself into a transformation. Transformation is not easy, okay? Turning from a caterpillar to a butterfly is not a very easy process, but once that caterpillar is a butterfly, it is very nice to look at. Can we all agree? Okay, so next, lesson number 10. Okay, parents are just people. Okay, you all heard me say this before in my previous videos. Parents are simply just people. Okay, the things that they've whatever your parents did to you in your childhood, it is not your fault. It's a reflection of them, not you. Okay, you just were the traumatic punching bag that your parents needed to do, because like I said, parents, they don't have a manual on how to be a parent, but we give them so much power, but the power kind of goes away when you just realize, hey, my dad is just a man who just had sex, or my mom who is just a woman who has sex, and now she has another human being to take care of. So she's trying to figure out how to do that, right? So parents are just people too, okay? A lot of, like I said, parents are just people who are have generational trauma pulled on them, and a lot of them haven't dealt with their trauma. So you're the next up to deal with that trauma, and it's nothing personal. Your mother is just hurt from her childhood. Your father is just hurt from his childhood. It's nothing personal. That's their shit to deal with, not yours. Next, lesson number 11. Laugh at yourself before other people can laugh at you. Okay, meaning it's like, you ever heard like when you was in school, you know, reverse psychology on kids, they be like, oh yeah, your head big or whatever. They'd be like, yeah, my head is big. So in this instance, like for example, if you already know you have weaknesses and people bring up those weaknesses, it's just like, okay, it's like, yeah, I already know that. So what else you got? Like, I know that. I'm still working on it. Like, okay, don't take it personal. Don't take nothing personal in this certain time, you know. Absolutely nothing personal, okay? So laugh at yourself before others can laugh at you, okay? Already beat them to the punch. It takes away their power. Lesson number 12, stay in your own lane. Worry about what the fuck you are doing, okay? You are individually, uniquely yourself, okay? There is nobody on this planet that can do what you can do, okay? Whatever the next motherfucker is doing, you're gonna do it differently. For example, when I first started my YouTube channel, I was really concerned, like, hey, there are a bunch of spiritual people talking about the things I'm talking about. What's gonna make me different? But then I just, you know, I really got to the point, I'm just like, well, I'm me, you know, I have my own personality. Even though I might talk about similar things other people talking about, and I come up with my own subjects to talk about, nobody does it like me. So whatever it is that you're trying to put into the world, whatever it is that you're trying to exercise into the world, you can't focus on your own plate. Don't worry about what the next person eating on their plate. Focus on what your plate. Keep your eye on your prize, because you are here to do what you're meant to do. Even twins are not even the same person. They might share the same DNA, yes, but even twins are uniquely different. So you find your uniqueness and stay in your own lane and stop worrying about what the other people are doing. Worry about what the fuck you are doing, okay? Next, lesson number 13. Do not heal others or carry their burdens. They must save themselves. Now, I say this because, you know, you have these concepts called the twin flame concept. And you know what? I'm gonna just let it go. This is my humble abode, but, and you can see my vision board over there too. I'm gonna just leave it right there. Okay, so in, I hate when that shit happens. Like, this is why. This is just so, I can't wait till I move. Like, my shit is so ghetto, okay? Anyway, I'm gonna just continue my video, right? Oh, we have a concept called twin flames, right? So twin flames are like, they, or soulmates, usually women and the female. Stop laughing. I'm trying to fucking focus. Let me focus, okay? Let me focus, all right? So in the spiritual community, you got like twin flames, and usually when people have, like, I don't even technically believe in that term. I do believe in soulmates or past life lovers, but you know, the whole twin flame concept is kind of some BS, okay? You can't save them, okay? When you're dealing with twin flames, you feel a strong connection with a soulmate. Just because you feel a strong connection with that person doesn't mean you're meant to be with that person. I had to learn that the hard way. I have many soulmates. And even though, you know, a lot of them they were my past lovers in my past lifetimes. A lot of them still ain't got their shit together in this lifetime. I'm advancing them. And just because I see them and I feel this attachment to them, that doesn't necessarily mean that I need to be with them, you know, that I need to help save them, or that I need to work their karmic lessons out, because that is their shit to learn. Because when you try to heal somebody else, they will only bring you down in the void that they are. Okay, you are the light, and you sit here trying to give somebody a light that they don't even fucking want. So therefore, you know, they're gonna just bring you into their darkness, their abyss. Okay. So save yourself. Okay. Their burdens are their burdens to handle alone. I realize that. I have not a savior complex, but I do like to help people. But I have to realize people got to work through their own shit, man. It's survival of the fittest. I got my shit together. I decided to master myself. If you don't have your shit together, you can't decide to master yourself. That's on fucking you. Okay. Next, number 14. How you view yourself is how the world will view yourself. Okay. If the mind is all, the universe is mental. I've created so many identities for myself when I go out by myself in public. Like, I just pretend like, you know, I'm a businesswoman, you know, on a lunch break or something, or I just make up a persona of myself when I'm out in public, and people treat me accordingly. That's how the universe works. Okay, so if you walk around, you're insecure, oh, my head big, bitches don't like me because my fucking big toe is smaller than my pinky toe and shit, then you're naturally going to attract that into, you know, the people that you encounter. Okay, now is really like the time to kind of just fuck it, say fuck it and do you. Okay, how you view the world, how you come out into the world, is the world is going to view you. I promise you. I walk around in my mind. I am a queen. I am a god. I am A, B, and C, and D. And you know what people do? They treat me accordingly. I get doors open for me. People move out the way. Don't even know these people. You know what I'm saying? People move out the way for me. All of that. Okay. So how you view yourself is how the world will view you. The mind is all. Correct your thinking, and then all else will follow. Next, number 15. Do not allow your parents to live their dreams through you. They already had their motherfucking chance, and now is your chance. Okay, I get it. Parents want the best for us, and they want to make sure we don't make the mistakes that they've made. That's fine. But you were not solely born to please your parents. You are not solely born to make your parents happy. In technicality, I don't even know. I'm starting to question, did I really ask to be here with all this shit going on when Biden and Trump and shit, niggas talking about mandatory vaccinations. It's getting real iffy, but I'm staying focused. I'm staying in my lane, okay? But yeah, your parents already had their time. They did what they wanted to do in their time, in their youth. Listen to them, of course, be respectful, but don't allow them to live, you know, try to relive their dreams through you, okay? Hey, baby. Hey, sugar. How y'all doing? I have to learn now. Or if you're a parent yourself, let your kids be your kids, man. Let them have expression, okay? I get it, like, the world's a scary place now, but let your kids be individuals. Like, allow them to explore the world on their own, with guidance, of course. But, you know, I grew up with a controlling parent, and I didn't have shit to do with, I didn't have, you know, anything. So now I'm still learning how the world works, because I was sheltered due to her own paranoia and her own controlling issues, okay? So now I have to suffer. I don't know anything about adulting. I'm learning about adulting, but that's another story for another time, okay? Number 16, never over-explain yourself, okay? If they don't understand you, fuck them, okay? Fuck them, fuck them, fuck them. People are usually committed to misunderstanding you, okay? And that is okay, okay? And this even comes with your spiritual beliefs, okay? Some people might not understand. Like, some people really just can't fathom the fact that you don't worship, or you don't put anybody above yourself, that you are the God of your existence. That's hard for a lot of people to process. If you try to explain that to somebody and they still don't understand it, it's just not meant for them to understand. Never over-explain yourself. It'll save you a lot of time and a lot of energy, and fuck them, in the words of Bernie Mac. Okay. Number 17. Stop giving white people attention, okay? White people are y'all kids, man. Stop giving white people so much power. Jesus fucking Christ. I keep saying, telling y'all this, okay? Racism is about white genetic survival. Racism is based on the fact that you are the dominant gene. You can outfuck anybody on the planet, and you can really increase your population and decrease other people's population. You are a threat to white people's survival because they are genetic mutation, okay? Stop giving them so much attention. Stop being afraid of them. Understand who you are and where you came from. If you need a reminder, sometimes I just look at the night sky and I get all my answers. But, you know, stop giving white people so much attention. They're not that important, okay? Next, number 18. This is like one of the most important lessons I'm implementing in my life right now. Number 18, be authentic with yourself, okay? Even if that means running people off, especially in dating, especially, like I said, I can only relate from a feminine perspective because I'm a woman, okay? I used to be afraid to really express myself or express my needs out of fear of running somebody off, out of being alone. But I realized if I keep doing that, I'm going to continue to be in situations that I'm not happy. And this is my motherfucking world. If you don't exist, you exist in my world if I allow you to exist in my world, okay? I'm weird. I like to talk about black magic. I don't like to fucking have small talk. So every day I have certain needs that are required for me to be a part of your life. Can you meet these requirements? If not, then I will remain alone. Okay. And I'm realizing that being alone is okay. I no longer need partnership. Okay. I no longer feel the need for partnership as much as I did earlier this year, because I had to realize, like, you know, it's like, my friend, he gave me especially when you're a guy and when you're dating, you're basically falling in love with mortals. And when things don't work out with mortals, it's because they're mortals and you're a guy. Like, it was a lot of mythologies about, for example, my friend, he broke it down to me about Aphrodite and Adonis. He was a very attractive man, but he ended up breaking her heart. You know what I'm saying? Because he was a mortal. He didn't know no better. He appreciated Aphrodite's attention, but did he truly value it? No. And that's the same thing I've been experiencing. No, you just see what I have. Like I said, when you're a guy, people want what you have. Like, I had this one nigga tell me, like, I just had it in conversation. You know, I'm very charming. I don't do it on purpose, but I have a way with words. I'm very charming, very intellectual. I'm very nurturing with a little sprinkle of nurturing in there too. And, you know, when I left, he just started messaging me crazy, like, oh, I need some of what you got, and, you know, we can do this and we can do that. I just really, really need you. And it's just like, it's that parasitic energy that mortals get from you. It's just like they want your light, okay? I'm watching Dragon Ball Z right now, how fucking Babidi stole Gohan's light, you know what I'm saying? It's like that, right? So, be authentic to yourself, okay? If you're afraid of outshining mortals, shine more. If you're afraid of doing too much, do more. Be authentic, because your vibe attracts your tribe. Somebody will appreciate you for being you. Don't be afraid of running people off out of fear of being alone or being rejected. That is okay. And I'm learning that. I'm uniquely me. Fuck everybody else. I am a god. You are mortals. Fuck you. Okay. That's what I'm learning. Okay. And I'm really implementing that shit to this day. Number 19. I am an intellectual. I'm an air sign. So controlling emotions does not mean suppression of emotions. Controlling your emotions just mean controlling your actions reliant on that reliant on your emotions. Okay, so especially with women, when we're feeling emotional about something, you know, we get reactionary. So it's okay to feel emotion. That doesn't mean, that's not what controlling your emotions mean. Controlling your emotions means watching your actions based upon what you're feeling. Okay, I used to think that controlling your emotions just mean not feeling those emotions at all. No, it's the actions that you do and partake in that comes with that. I'm learning about emotional intelligence. Not how to express it outwardly, but I'm learning about emotional intelligence, how inwardly, okay, about me and what I do, okay, because my feelings are very intense, but I gotta be a water bender, and I gotta, you know, work that out on my own, which is still a journey, but I've gotten a lot better. Okay. Number 20. Okay, friendships are relationships as well. Okay, I think people underestimate that. Friendships, the people that you have that you call your friends, those are relationships, okay? Treat them with care. Communicate with your friends, okay? Let your friends know, hey, what's going on? Even if you a man, okay? Hey, bro, you know what I'm saying? I'm not really fucking with the fact that you had left, you told me you was going to pay me back on Wednesday. It's not Friday. What's up, bro? Like, that's a relationship, okay? Nothing gotta be nothing with being gay, nothing like that. But friendships are relationships. Always keep that in mind, okay? Number 21. Self-acceptance presents challenges to your character from others. AKA, be at peace with who you are, okay? When somebody tries, a lot of people like to project. This is why knowing who you are is important, because a lot of people project their inadequacies on you. And you have to really be solid in yourself, and you have to really know, okay, this is a projection of you, and this is not actually me, okay? A lot of people are going to really challenge you, okay, in your character. But it's just like, you be at peace with yourself, okay? For example, had a nigga, had to throw him out because, I was kind of sick of his shit, so I thought I could give him a chance, just fuck on him occasionally, but just a side of him it just made me irritated. So he was just like, oh, you always want to fix people and shit, I'm just asking for basic human decency at this point. He was just like, oh, you always want to try to fix people, da 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 da. I'm like, listen, you can say whatever you want to say, but I'm at peace with myself. Now, the old me would have been like, I don't want to try to fix other people, da da da. It's just cool. That's your opinion of me. I accept your opinion. Either way, the door right there, you know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck about what you say about me. I am at peace. I am a woman at peace with herself, okay? Now I'm open to taking criticism, but does criticism hurt me a lot? No, because I'm at peace with myself, So people will always try to throw shit at you and try to critique your character, but when you at peace with yourself, it's just like, you doing the block. I'm like, nope, 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 nope. So always keep that in mind, okay? Number 22. Okay, we almost done here, y'all. Number 22. What one person won't do, another person will. There is over 7 billion people on this motherfucking planet. I stopped arguing with motherfuckers about what I need and just start ghosting niggas and following what I want, okay? Going after what I want. Stop trying to have people beg and plead people to do right by you, okay? Stop trying to do that motherfucking shit. Go get somebody else, sis. Go get somebody else, bruh, okay? It's just, I realize that. What somebody won't do, I have certain, like I told y'all, I have certain needs that I like. It's a certain lifestyle that I want to live, okay? I met people, I can't do that. All right, that's cool. I ain't about to sit here. Well, could you just, or what if you just, or could you meet me in the middle and just, no, this person is incapable of doing it. So I got to go and find somebody who is capable of doing it, okay? That's a little tea for y'all, okay? What one person won't do, baby, another person will. That's where their abundance come in, honey. Number 23, this is in conjunction with number 22. Some people are literally just incapable of giving you what you want. It's nothing personal, okay? Some people just have habits on their own that's not conducive to your needs. For example, sometimes, like I told y'all earlier with parents, sometimes your parents are just hurt-ass people. I know a lot of people wanted their parents to be more nurturing or to be more there or to be more active. That your parents are just literally incapable of providing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I tell my best friend all the time, like, the people in her life, what she needs, what she wants from people, some people are just simply incapable of providing it, It's nothing personal. The same thing, like, if you got a partner or somebody you're talking to that's not acting right, you have to really look at the fact, like, wow, you just really don't have the inner tools to give me what I need. Therefore, I have to go and move the fuck on. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing personal. I promise you. Literally, just people just have their own shortcomings to the point they can't match you. Okay, take it nothing personal. Okay. Sometimes you are better than your parents. Yes, that's very true. That's a little tip right there. Sometimes you are better than your parents, honey. Okay. I ain't gonna say no, but that's that. So like I said, some people are just literally incapable of giving you what you need. Okay. Friendships. It'll be like one of my best friends, her friend, she was upset because she was inconsistent and doing all this. I'm like, that's just how she is. Like, she's just not capable of giving you that stability that you need. She's not even stable in her life. So what makes you think she's going to be stable in your life? Don't make sense. Don't take it personal, right? Number 24. Put your needs first before giving to others. I am speaking specifically to black women, because black women have known to be martyrs throughout these last couple centuries. Fuck that. I have witnessed my family, women in my family, suffer because they put everybody's needs ahead of their own. I don't want to be that way, okay? I don't want to make those sacrifices for other people. Fill your cup up first before you fill up other people's cups, okay? I do, and I think, you know, a lot of my parents, especially my mother, she doesn't understand boundaries, because she's used to, in her early life, giving. But now to the point, it's just like, yeah, I don't want to be that way. Like, because her cup is like, don't basically fill your cup up first before you can help others. Even on the airplane, you know, when they give you, you know, before you take off, you know, they always tell you, put your mask on first before putting a child's mask on first. Because how the fuck you gonna put the child's mask on first properly when you sitting here gasping and wheezing, and now you and the child dead because you ain't put your mask on first, okay? So serve yourself first, black woman, okay? Or black man, y'all can do this too, you know what I'm saying? I like to try to be versatile. But save yourself first before saving other people, honey. Okay? You are, like I said, I view myself very highly. I am royalty in my eyes, okay? I'm a very generous God, but I am also I have to serve myself first, okay? Gotta serve myself first. Have to, or unless I cannot properly serve others, right? And then the last one, number 25. Let a fool be a fool. Never argue with fools, okay? Never argue with people about political, religious, because at this point, y'all should be beyond that, okay? Y'all should not still be arguing in 2020 if you're on my page. You know what I'm saying? I hope that the people who are on my channel, y'all a little bit more advanced. But I hope y'all will understand, if you still arguing about people about religion in 2020, kind of need to switch your frequency up a little bit harder, okay? Some people are gonna love Jesus to death, okay? I realize there is no saving niggas. There is no saving Christians. They gotta save themselves, child. Let fools be fools. If people be like, oh no, the government wouldn't do that. Oh no, you know what I'm saying? That's a conspiracy theory, you know? All right. But when your ass in that motherfucking FEMA camp, it won't be no conspiracy theory now, was it? No. So, never ever argue with a fool. Let a fool be a fool. That's one of my past life lessons I had to learn, especially when I start to come in information. I be wanting to argue people down all day. I was looking for arguments. I was looking for intellectual debates. But I'm realizing, like yesterday, you know, I had a conversation with, he was respectful with this white boy that I know. He's Christian. In my mind, I've analyzed Christianity up, down to the side. I know about the Council of Nicaea. I know how Christianity was used in colonization. I know Christianity is just talking about the sun. I've studied it in and out, up and down. This fool ain't studied it, and I start using certain words, and he was just like, dang, I think you might know a little bit more than me, because, but the old me would have been arguing him down like, oh, Jesus ain't real, and da-da-da-da-da, and no. We're beyond that. Hopefully y'all are beyond that. That's an ego thing, to want to win. And the ego is a very vital part of your essence. But your ego can sometimes get out of the line, okay? So wanting to win arguments about religious, political, information, esoteric topics is an ego-based trait, okay? If a motherfucker is a fool, if you confident in what you know, be confident in what you know and chuck up the motherfucking deuce. Okay, you feel me? So, that concludes my video. I appreciate y'all being here. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's always good love when y'all are here. Okay? I might go back to doing lives, you know, hopefully, you know, I can fix my tapestry back up, because this shit be a little ghetto, child. Okay? But, I hope y'all doing well. I hope y'all protecting yourselves, especially this last week was energetically draining. Especially with the election, with the King Von dying. I really don't get emotional about celebrity deaths, but I actually did cry when King Von died, and I'm still kind of dealing with that, but I've been doing a little bit better. But last week was so energetically draining, like so energetically draining. Y'all gotta please protect yourself out here. I keep reminding myself to be the observer, okay? Don't be the participator. You always remember, you are the person playing the PlayStation. This avatar is just you playing in Grand Theft Auto, okay? So be the observer only, because like I said, these frequencies are very busy. I never blinked when it came to celebrity deaths, but King Von dying, I'm like, oh, y'all coming heavy. Y'all really trying to, I was doing so good. Like, okay, you know, somebody, I didn't even blink when Chad Boseman died. You know, that it was sad, but I wasn't emotional about it. But yeah, they coming out with the big guns. They trying to hit you where it hurts. They gonna always trying to find a way to cipher your attention and energy. So be mindful of that. And I'm back at my equilibrium now. But that was really very hard for me. So yeah, like I said, I appreciate y'all being here. Don't forget, like I said in the beginning of my video, I'm coming out with an oil. It's called Goddess Secretion. It's an attraction oil. I will leave all the details. Actually coming soon, I'll make a separate video. But basically, you know what I'm saying? If you're a city girl, you know I love all my city girls. This is the oil for you, baby. This is a Pampagara expired oil. I will be distributing soon. It took me a lot of work. I actually did this batch on the full moon. So this is actually pretty powerful. And I've used this myself. And baby, you know, so I'll start to, you know, explain it more on my Instagram. If you don't follow me on Instagram, go ahead and do that. Shine_the_sage_. And just know that I love y'all. Like I said, but your girl got to go because I got to get my nail appointment on, honey. I done broke 2 nails yesterday trying to clean up and move about and stuff and trying to get my life together. So your girl got to go. But I love y'all so much. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. And I'm about to come stalk your page. I hate you. But I told